All right, seated before you is the Wind Ensemble under the direction of Marc Nichelson. And before we begin, here is Kristen Davenport.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kristen Davenport. I'm your senior China Spring Cougar Band drum major. First off, I wanted to say thank you so much for all of you for being here. I know for me, and I'm sure a lot of people here, it's been an extremely rough year and a half, and just for us all to be together tonight, I feel like we should all be grateful. Never thought that we'd live through a pandemic, but we sure did. I'm super, super, super blessed to be able to be with this band my senior year. I'm super grateful. And I wouldn't want to cherish this moment with anyone else. So I hope you enjoy our winter concert. And this is the Wind Ensemble under the direction of Marc Nichelson.
last year was the Christmas Festival by Leroy Anderson, which includes an assortment of our holiday favorites. And here's Mr. Nichelson with some of our student recognitions.
Not bad for 2 weeks. Yeah. All of this while we're in football season, while preparing for all region band auditions, while preparing for our own concert band auditions, and I think there's 7, 8 other classes in the day as well. Just an amazing accomplishment by them. There's a couple of groups we want to recognize. We've talked about the region process before. So if you participated in the all region process this year, would you please stand and be recognized? We designed our system really well because our concert band audition music is the audition music they use for the region process. We're thinking about things there. So they prepared there. They go down to Grossbeck just a few weeks ago and auditioned for the region band. If you made the region band, would you please remain standing? And then in high school, we also have the opportunity to advance onto the area round of this audition process for a shot at the all-state band. So if you are advancing to the area round, would you please remain standing? Super big deal. You guys can go ahead and be seated. The area round is for them to audition and qualify for what is called, it's one of many, but the Association of Texas Small School Bands, if you ever hear us say ATSSB, that's what that stands for. I happen to be affiliated and an officer with that program, and I'm a product of the Association of Texas Small School Bands. I was one away from the state. So close. But anyways, that organization, along with the Texas Music Educators Association, seats a series of bands, and we call them the all-state ensembles. If you look at an average number across all the student performers, student musicians across the state, those all-state ensembles represent the top 1%. It's a fuzzy 1%. Sometimes it's like 1.75, 2%. It's right in there. Again, the ensemble, the number of performers changes from year to year, but it's about the top 1% of performers in the state, which is an amazing accomplishment. That's what they're vying for. However, we already have 2 of them here. Our jazzers also audition. They go through the same process, and we are pleased to note that we had 2 make the ATSSB All-State Jazz Band. They're right back here, Martin Davenport and Luke Larson. You guys can sit down. Those all-state musicians, the ones you just saw, plus the ones that come from the area qualifiers that will audition in January, we'll take them down to San Antonio in February, and they will participate in the Texas State, or the all-state ensembles down there in San Antonio. The next group of students is some of the unsung heroes of marching band. Obviously in marching band, as I said before, we like to set up a large hierarchy of there's student leaders, there's directors, there's techs, there's clinicians, there's all these different adults and peers that they have to deal with in order to learn to exist inside of a multi-level corporation like many of us adults work in. And that's what we're trying to remember. So would all of my student leadership in here, would you guys please stand and be recognized? So this group here, We had an amazing time at the state marching contest, but this group here is the one that came in early, did leadership camp, got all that stuff set up so we could have an amazing marching season. So for that, we want to say thank you. You guys can be seated. So what a year. What a year it's been. You know, everyone keeps mentioning a year and a half ago, and I almost forget that it was the pandemic time. It just seems like everything has just been a whirlwind. Since then, the world seemed to have stopped, and then we quickly sped right back up. And I'm sure all of the adults in here, we're experiencing that tenfold. I know some of you here I know you're going back to your office jobs now. I mean, we're kind of speeding back up into the pace of life. And we've taken some times here in marching band and band just to remind students that as life speeds up, there's some valuable lessons we learned during the pandemic, and some of it is just to enjoy the moment. Right? This is Gracie Galvan walked up to me and said, my last Christmas concert. And you know, that we say that in kind of like, signposting that this is the one. But, you know, we talk to the students a lot about this is a moment in time that you need to be present for. You may notice that I'm not using any music whatsoever to conduct. One of the things behind that was, one, I probably conduct better when I do that, but two, is I just wanted to be present with them, not staring at a score, looking at, I need to do this prep right before measure 132, none of that, just to be present in the art with them. I felt that was a very special moment. So that's why you see me conducting with no music, but that's something we've been really focusing on, is just being present in each of these moments. This is the Christmas concert. We're gonna get a super bonus football game out of it. We're gonna get so many other memories across the rest of this semester. It doesn't matter if you're a senior or you're a freshman. They're all special, and just something for us all as parents, as community members, as supporters, as grandparents, aunts, uncles, whatever relation you have to the students that are in this organization. Just something to hold on to as special moments. There's one particularly set of people that I forgot to thank, and I often forget because they are so selfless that I never hear about it. But my wife and my daughter and my son, and I think my mom are here. They put up with a lot. Some would call me a bit of a workaholic. I don't call myself that because I don't feel like I'm working. It's a passion project for me, and I just so happen to have a skill set. That's something else I talk about students with. It's not necessarily finding your passion. It's balancing passion with skill set that you have to worry about, as many of you know that work in the world. It's not just about loving it. You actually have to have a skill set that matches. Right, and I was very, very lucky to have fallen into music and to love music and to have a skill set for music. But they put up with me just working around the clock sometimes. So give them a big round of applause. I think baby Jen is over there. She looked like she would cry and they came back in. I think that's what happened. But y'all say hi to them. Just know, it's not like a situation where I secretly go home and I have a family that says, I can't believe you work that much. It literally is a situation where they go, all right, let's get it done. And I know Lance Martin, he has the words. I never have the words. But Lance Martin made this little post. It hit me pretty hard because I was a new father at the time. So it hit me pretty hard. But yeah, Jessica had said something on a Facebook post, and Jenna was brand new, little bitty baby, and we'd gone to area marching contest, and all I put was totally made it. And Lance captured that so well. But that is going back to those little moments, right? To be present for those little moments. And I hope you sharing your students with us here in band allows us to create just little moments. And we move them throughout the year with those little moments. And hopefully at the end of the time, we got some alumni sitting right up here. Hopefully at the end of the time you go in and those little moments meant something to you and they shape who you are going into the future. So next we have one more drum major. So here is Allison Martin.
Hi guys. So our next piece is a holiday classic composed by Leroy Anderson. And fun fact, although it's a winter piece, it was actually written in the heat wave of July 1946, but was finished in February of 1948. So this is the song that everyone knows and everyone loves, Sleigh Ride.